Alright. More Shenmue. Gonna go right back into Shenmue. I'm in a Shenmue mood today. So I'm gonna jump right back into Shenmue from last time. And we'll pick up where we left off. It's December 16th. In-game. And, yeah, we're still just working at the harbor, and I guess we'll see where that leads us. I heard that bikers gather at night near the harbor cafeteria. Is that them? Alright, it throws us right there in the morning. Alright, we're gonna try. I'm probably gonna jinx it, but I'm gonna try to win this.
Morning! Time for a daily warm-up race. You all do your best now. Yeah! Like always, 3 laps to the finish. Everybody ready? Yeah! On your mark. Almost time to go. Ready? Go!
Yeah, here we go. Oh, you! They screwed me over, man. You know, let's go for last place. At this point, there's no point to these, really, from what I can see, aside from, self-satisfaction. And I've already got 2nd and 3rd place. Let's just get, let's get last place. Let's get our number. Forklift. For one of the little gashapons we get. Means we have to race behind this numbskull. You actually have to do kind of really bad in this to get last place. Like, I'm having to literally really chill on the gas and not just blaze forward past this guy. This guy goes so slow. So yeah, today is going to be continuing the story in this game. My voice is a bit tired from doing stuff yesterday, and yeah, I don't have much commentary for today. It's going to be mostly just the story, and see if we can get close to beating the game, because we're getting close. We're in like the last 1/3 of the game. Once you start the job, that's pretty much end game, I guess. And then we'll also be wrapping up Ghost of Tsushima in maybe a part or 2. I have no idea how that's going to work out. But we'll see how that goes. We're getting close to the end of everything in Ghost of Tsushima already. It's just the remaining side character story arcs, and most of those are done at this point. I just have Yuna and... I think it's just Yuna and Norio, honestly. I don't believe that everyone else is either done or dead. There's no more Mongol encampments. The story's been done for more than half a year at this point. So, once Shenmue's done, and once Ghost of Tsushima's done, I'm gonna deliberate what to do next, because for me, for the day that I'm recording this, which should come out... This should be out, I think, on either Saturday or Sunday this weekend. So... Oh, that was the end of that. Skyward Sword HD comes out tomorrow for me.
Man, you really need more practice. Here's your prize.
So I'm thinking once I'm done with Shenmue and Ghost of Tsushima, I will begin Skyward Sword HD. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and focus just on Skyward Sword HD.
I'm ready. Take this
because I don't have a whole lot of free time to do this kind of stuff anymore at the moment. My schedule's a bit filled for the next couple months. It's been filled for a few months already, pretty much ever since I stopped Witcher 3. Okay, I didn't pay attention to any of that. What are we doing? That security dude just walked into that forklift and disintegrated him. Oh, here we go. How many? 8. This guy, thank you. He was stuck around me. I actually could not move at all while he was walking near me. And now he's just gone. He's not even here anymore. Alright. So we gotta take this stuff to Warehouse 18. And that's the work for the day. That's about it. There tends to be events throughout the day while I'm doing the job as well, so who knows what's gonna happen today on the job. I'm a little curious myself. What could we do? Is it gonna be more fights? Is it going to be... Where are the boxes? They're back this way, I think? Yeah, they're over here. Oh, he's dead. Mark's dead. He disintegrated. Oh, there goes that side character. And when I do beat this game, I don't intend to do Shenmue 2 for a while. If I get the itch to do Shenmue next year, then it would of course be Shenmue 2, but I don't know. I don't know. I started this one last year, and I promptly dropped it, and now I've picked it up this year again. Frankly, I think it was kind of stupid to do 2 Shenmues in 1 year. I shouldn't have done that last year. It doesn't matter in hindsight because I'm playing the game now, but... Yeah. That's like trying to play... For me, like... A game like this, or Yakuza, or an Elder Scrolls game, or something like Witcher 3, just these big, long games. I think I talked about this last time as well, just very briefly, but like, for me personally, it's not something I really care to do per series. Like, I'd be fine doing a Shenmue, and an Elder Scrolls, and a Pokemon, and things like that throughout the year, but I can't, for my own sanity and stamina, really deal with, and it loses my attention span. It loses my attention if I try to do multiple entries of the same series in the same year. It's just, I need a break between them. Like, Yakuza, I haven't played that in a few years just because of how much I was into Yakuza when it started to get localized for some of the newer games and such a few years back. And, I haven't played Yakuza in a few years because I still feel like it's too soon. It's too... Like, the stories are so filled, and I remember so much about those games, that it'd be like watching a Disney movie, or, a film I really, really enjoy, and watching it, like, the next week again, even though it's been, like, a year or two. It's like, I still remember too much for me to really be invested again in this. I was thinking about that yesterday. What was it? That concept came up to me, like, yesterday. About a game that I'm kind of interested in playing that I have recently generally forgotten. I can't think of it. that premise has gone so far as to me forgetting what game it even was. I do know what anime I'd like to watch again that I've been meaning to this year. That forklift had nobody driving it. Ghost forklift. That I've been meaning to get back to. That I finally don't remember enough of the plot to where I would enjoy watching it again, and that would be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched that initially in about like 2011 and 2012, and I haven't watched it since because it stuck with me so well, and I remembered so much about it. But it's been a decade at this point, and I actually remember... I still remember virtually the entire plot, but it's all fuzzy to me. There's a lot of gaps in how things happen in that series that I don't remember anymore. And for me, that's why it would be worth rewatching it again. Albeit, I'm also in the mood to rewatch Samurai Champloo again for like the third or so time, I think. And that's because that show is so good. So good. I love Samurai Champloo so much. And it's so episodic, I easily forget things because a lot of it doesn't really have interconnecting plot lines and such. Watanabe's series... Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Space Dandy, most of that is not connected in and of each other between episodes. Some of them are in overbearingly, like an overhead, like this warehouse. It all does... It is all part of a story. It is all part of a story, but it's all spliced up. It's all spliced up, and you just see parts of the story. And that makes his shows... extremely rewatchable, in my opinion, from my kind of viewing. Whereas on the opposite side of things, you have things like Naruto, and you have One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z, where it's all very, very linear and story-based, and it's a very constructed narrative. Which, those are great. I adore those series, but... it doesn't entice me to rewatch them as much as, say, something like... yeah, like Watanabe's work. What's another one? Trigun, to an extent. Trigun is an overbearing narrative. Well, I'm saying overbearing is like an overhead. Like it's all encompassed under one roof. But, Trigun is very... like, you could randomly pick out an episode of Trigun and still generally get the gist of, everything that's going on there. With something like Space Dandy, you could pick any episode of Space Dandy and immediately just go like, oh, so this is how everything works, and it doesn't need explanation for the lore. It doesn't need any explanation for the characters, the lore, or anything. It's there if you want it, but you don't need to. It's like SpongeBob. You just watch an episode of SpongeBob and it's SpongeBob. Trigun has a little bit of an overarching narrative throughout, but there's enough of Trigun that not everything is... like, you don't need to watch every single episode in order to get the plot.
Yo!
There's only a few episodes like that with it.
No,
Yo, it's a Polaroid!
Don't be shy. Stand there. Here we go.
I have
Both of you get in closer.
Asaka
Oh.
Film. POC... did that say POC 500 or something?
That's it. Here goes.
Ryu just standing there with a with just a generic standing bitch face. That's what I do in my photos. The right. The right's better.
Oh, this one.
Okay, this one's yours, and this one's Nozomi's.
Oh, come on! That was the choice! Give her the nice
They're
one, then.
keepsakes.
What's with her?
I'm going to Canada.
You're going where?
I took a while to decide, but
Hey, if it's what you've decided, it's what you've decided.
Ryo, don't do anything stupid.
Of course I won't.
He's going
I'll
to.
always treasure this. Ryo, take care of yours too.
Yeah, I got my
will.
stretch behind my
I'll come back when I'm on
chair here. I
vacation.
got a Polaroid right here in my hands. Yeah. You can hear the
Bye then, Ryo.
flip up lid for the flash. Yeah.
Nozomi.
Nozomi. I'm kind of annoyed Ryu took the good photo. I thought that the lady with the Polaroid was gonna like keep one, and then she just like, I guess it makes sense that she would give one to both of us. But yeah, and then she ran off. That was the weird part that I didn't even really say anything about it. She just ran off after she took the photos. Okay. Yeah, that was a very odd encounter. Not a fight, not with the Mad Angels or anything, but a random Polaroid encounter. I'll take it. So I guess we're just gonna walk around then up until the shift starts again. Doesn't seem like there's anything else happening. I kind of wish you could immediately, like, go back to work instead of just having this, like, 2-hour-long lunch that does nothing. Let's talk to some of the guys.
Hey, Tyoshi.
Hey Ryo, are you hiding something from me, man?
No.
You kinda got that look, you know, like you're hiding something.
Well, I'm not.
Really? You sure? Well, you be sure to let me know if something's up.
Yeah.
Ryu is hiding something. He is an avid collector of GamePro magazine, and he wants to let you know that they are the true media connoisseurs of gaming news.
Hitoshi.
Ryo, is your lunch big enough for you?
Yeah, it's plenty.
You can have half of mine if you want.
Thanks, but
I got a small appetite, so sometimes I can't finish it, you know?
is that so?
Interesting. GamePro magazine's been dead for nearly 20 years.
Mark, have you seen any of the Mad Angels?
No, sure haven't.
Alright.
Ryu, I'm pretty sure if he did, he'd be dead by now, because last time they tried kicking the shit out of him. Let's go talk to Tom.
Tom,
Hi, Ryo.
I've got something to ask you. Do you know where the Mad Angels hang out?
I don't know. Ryo, I heard a rumor that you are going after the Mad Angels.
I've got my reasons. Trust me.
No, man.
If you know anything...
Sorry, but...
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't like us going after him. Let's grab a soda, I guess. But yeah, I'm not overly excited for Skyward Sword HD. I actually really enjoyed Skyward Sword when it came out.
Good.
And I didn't hear about anyone disliking the game for many years until afterwards, and I've said that plenty of times. So, people have their issues with the game. I understand that. People don't like the motion controls. I get that. People don't like how the story is super linear and very, like, straightforward. That's fine. I'm actually, after Breath of the Wild, kind of looking forward to playing a linear Zelda again. I like how Tom's dreads are popping in and out of existence because of the distance I'm standing away from him. They're just popping in and out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to a straightforward, linear, story-based Zelda. To me, that sounds kind of nice at the moment. Because Breath of the Wild I've played through multiple times over the past couple years. I recently finished the playthrough I began 2 years ago this year on the channel, and yeah, Skyward Sword interests me greatly. I remember, weirdly enough, it's funny because I remember when I got Skyward Sword, there were two things that happened. So I went and got the game at GameStop back in 2011, and I brought the game home and booted it up, and it said I needed something called Wii Motion Plus. Now, I got my Wii in 2007 before Wii Motion Plus was a commonly implemented thing in Wii remotes, so I just had a normal Wii remote at the time. So I got a Skyward Sword, brought it home, drove home, brought it home, and booted it up on my Wii, and I couldn't play the game. So I didn't get to play Skyward Sword on the day of release. I went back, I think like 2 or 3 days later, and bought a Wii Motion Plus adapter, the fat add-on thing you put on the bottom of the Wii remote for older Wiimotes, for it to be able to play it. So, yeah, that was a thing. And I remember when I first booted up the game and started to play the game, I had this, weirdly enough, even back then, I was kind of dry on, like, enthusiasm for video games. I don't know exactly why. I just had, I lost that glimmer of, like, excitement when playing a video game. So, when I had, that had been going on for maybe about a year or two for me. My viewpoint of video games is kind of dry at that point, just like, they're video games, they're fun, they're whatever. Nothing, they didn't excite me anymore at that time. So I booted up Skyward Sword, and immediately I was hit with this overly powerful and bearing sense of childlike wonder and excitement. As dumb as that may be to hear, that was very much my viewpoint of Skyward Sword when I first played it. When I want to say until I got to Lanayru Desert. Lanayru Desert is an absolute bitch of an area to play, and I hate it. So that'll be fun to get to when we do. But up until Lanayru Desert, I had this incredible, like, effervescent vibe of happiness while playing that game. And I think it was a combination of a few things. It was a combination of the art style, it was a combination of the characters, it was a combination of the world design, and I honestly enjoyed the motion controls in the game initially. I think they're fine still now. I don't have any problems with them, even if they can sometimes get caught up on things. That's just the nature of the technology. And I don't exactly blame it for that, that's just how it is. But yeah, I really, like, I got this, like, really excited, happy, like, wondrous vibe and emotion from Skyward Sword when I first played it for, I'd say first week or two, up until around Lanayru Desert. Lanayru Desert kind of soured things a bit. I remember it picking back up again after I finished Lanayru Desert, but I'm not a fan of Lanayru Desert. That area is so much of a slog to get through. Both times you go there. When you initially get there, and then when you come back later to do the sand ocean stuff with the other area that's behind Lanayru Desert and all that and whatever. That all of that is not fun for me. That is honestly where I would put the biggest negative points of Skyward Sword at, is Lanayru Desert is too much of the game, and it's extremely monotonous and kind of frustrating at points. Elden Volcano is fine. Farron Woods is totally fine. It's just Lanayru. Just Lanayru. I don't even mind that the sky was kind of barren as well. To me, at the time, when I had played Skyward Sword, I thought the sky was a little empty, but it was still very interesting and cool as a concept, so that filled in that void for me. And to me as well, I think I just rationalized it as there wouldn't be a whole lot of people in the sky anyway with how many small islands there are. Now, in theory, they could have made more bigger islands, but to me, I think I just put in some Wind Waker-esque logic of these are small islands, there's not going to be anyone there kind of expectation. So I didn't expect a whole lot of, like, some populous, thriving sky civilization or anything like that. I just thought it was neat. I just thought it was neat. And I've already showcased the kiosk demo for Skyward Sword on the channel was it 2 years ago or was it a year ago? I think it was a year ago. It was in March of 2020, I think. Yeah, it should have been. Anyway, I showed off the kiosk demo and how it works and its functions and a little bit of the backstory of where these things come from. And yeah, the first time I played Skyward Sword was at a kiosk. I believe I played it once at a Target, and I played it I want to say twice at a Best Buy before release. And that kind of got me really interested in getting the game back in the day, as those demos were meant to do. Which is why I have a keen interest in owning those kinds of demos, as I have many. I should get around to doing another one of the interactive multi-game demo discs. I did one at the very, very, very beginning of this year. But I do have plenty more. And if I ever somehow got access to a capture card connectable 3DS, I could show off a ton of 3DS kiosk demos. I am an avid 3DS collector. In fact, I just actually ordered from Nintendo's website some replacement parts for future use for the 3DS, because Nintendo actually allows you to do that. For anyone who doesn't know, you can actually order replacement and other things from Nintendo's store website if you want. You can get replacement game cases. You can still get, like, replacement Wii motion sensor bars and nunchucks and other random things for pretty cheap, to be honest, and it's direct from them. They send it out in the same boxes they send to retailers and such. Come on, move it! Thank you. Disintegrate. Get Thanos snapped! What if Ryu had the Infinity Gauntlet? I'm pretty sure he would immediately just kill Londi with it. This jogger is getting so annoying. He's running around this place, but he's getting in so much of the way. Hey, Goro, see you later. Boss, move it. What else is there? I've acquired a few games. What? New video games? So strange. Yes, I've gotten 3 new games, which may or may not eventually be things I play on the channel and such. And the first one is, I have it right next to me, is Spirit of the North. Spirit of the North is a game I've been waiting to drop kind of cheap, because for some reason it hasn't. It's still stuck around like the $30 range, and it's been out for like a year or so. But I finally picked it up for $25 at a GameStop that I've never been to before. I just found it there. It was enticing to me. It was a toss-up between... I just went in there just to screw around and waste some time. And they had Spirit of the North, and they also had Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures for the Switch. And Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures, for some godforsaken reason, is $40 used for the Switch. And I believe it is a Switch-exclusive Roller Coaster Tycoon. I am a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have never shown Roller Coaster Tycoon on the channel, and I very rarely talk about it. But I do like the series. I grew up with it. So, I haven't played a new Roller Coaster Tycoon game since... It has to be Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I've never played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and I was very tempted at the time to get the 3DS game, but I bailed on... I never played 3. I didn't like how it looked. I hated how the 3D graphics looked in that game, compared to the traditional 2D isometric look that 1 and 2 had. So seeing it go into like that kind of mid-2000s 3D, Morrowind-esque style kind of thing, the early 2000s kind of polygonal look. I didn't like Roller Coaster Tycoon looking like that. I liked it looking more like a Super Nintendo game. So I bailed on 3. I've never played 3 still. And then I was interested in the 3DS game, which I forget the name of it. If it had a subtitle name, I really don't know. I think it was just Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D. And I was gonna get that when it first came out. I've never owned it because I have consistently looked at reviews and other people playing it, like long plays of the game and other things, and I've not found it to be something I would enjoy. I might get a kick out of it for like 10 or 15 minutes, but after that, no. Because Roller Coaster Tycoon is a game I would sink like 5 hours into. Like, on a day, not just entirely in like a day. So I wouldn't be able to play that for like an hour or two. I can tell you that.
Inside the lines, eh?
Yes, they do, Ryu.
Lines,
Yes, they do, Ryu. Come on, put them in. Shift is getting pretty close to stopping. It's almost the end of the workday. I like how at the beginning of this I said I didn't have much commentary and I'm just filling that void with random thoughts and things. But, yeah, so I was tempted to get Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures for the Switch. I know that there's also Roller Coaster Tycoon World for the PC, and that was, like, their most recent one in, like, 2017 or 18 or something, and I remember that doing so bad. That did so bad that I avoided that like the plague. So I was interested in this one because it's on the Switch. The graphics look a little better than Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 from what I remember, and it was getting it got kind of moderate reviews. It got kind of middle of the line reviews of like, it's good, it's fun, it has some bugs, but it's not garbage. For me, the turnoff... Oh, we're done. For me, the turnoff of buying that at the GameStop was mainly the price. $40? $40? Didn't that game come out like a year or two ago?
Good job. Here's today's pay.
I would have scooped it up if it were $20 or $25, but no, it was $40. So I just opted. It was used. If it were new at $40, I would understand that. Used, no.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I don't know if it's a rare game or anything. I do know that it's just a Switch exclusive, but yeah. So I didn't pick up that. Let me get off that table now. I didn't pick up that. Instead, I went for Spirit of the North, which is a Fox artsy adventure game. And if you've watched my content long enough, or have seen the library of things I've done, you'd know I played a other Art Fox game. And that is entirely the reason why I've been looking at this game for like a year or so. I've been curious, which one is better? Which one is better? Is Spirit of the North a good game? And how does it compare to the first tree? I streamed the first tree 2 years ago. In 2 weeks, it'll have been 2 years since I streamed on Twitch the first tree. That is another Fox art game. And it's a walking simulator of sorts, like Firewatch or Edith Finch or Dear Esther or any of these kinds of games, where it's more of an art experience about the message, the theming, the art direction, the music. It's an emotional game. It's one of those. I enjoy those a lot. I played Flower just a few months ago. God, I can't believe I'm saying a few months ago. It feels like I just played that last month. So, I did not... If you watched that video, or are going to watch that video at some point, I recommend it. Well, debatably. I didn't have the most fun time with that game. I thought it was fine, but it was extremely boring. The messaging that the game was trying to convey was super half-assed, in my opinion. And the story of the fox itself was super generic. The first tree is one of the more recent worst art games that I've played, in my opinion. It's generic. It's the baseline premise. Let me give you the baseline premise of the first tree. It is a game where you are a fox in a cel-shaded minimalist world, and you have to pretty much go to this other big... You have to go to this big first tree of sorts. It's just a big tree at the end. And die. And that is your goal. That is the goal of the game, is to go die. And throughout the... I was going to say story. Throughout the game, you are constantly vaguely pestered with ASMR whisperings of this dude's diary about, like, his parent dying or some other thing or some sort. And, like, it's one thing to be melodramatic and dark and stuff. It's not edgy in any way. I wouldn't say the game is in any sort of shape edgy. It's more just, like, awkward to me. It was more awkward. Like, there are good ways of... There are very intelligent and good ways of conveying death and time and living and existence and all that other kind of stuff. Just anything surrounding that kind of premise, which is the general theme of that game in its bright, colorful Fox adventure gameplay. Like, Firewatch did death in paranoia and, to a small extent, schizophrenia in a kind of way. And being a person, Firewatch did that extremely, extremely well. Edith Finch conveyed time, uncertainty, and death extremely, extremely, extremely well. Dear Esther did a very similar job with its story. These are games that I hold in extremely high regard in that kind of formula. And then you have things on, let's say, a B+ tier, or like a B tier of quality of art games and such, of things like Flower and Journey, and I guess I'd put Flow probably in like a D tier. I did not enjoy Flow. But you have games like that are just they're great experiences and you remember them, but their messages were kind of vague enough to where you can't really connect with them. That's kind of Flower and Journey's issues, is that they're a little too vague. Now, this is my problem with...
around a bit more.
Oh, fine, Rio. This is my problem with... I guess we should go check out some... Let's go back to the warehouse we were putting stuff in. My problem with the first tree is that it was a good game. In general, it was fine. It was... what it was trying to convey. What it was trying to convey meant nothing to me, because it didn't convey it convincingly. Well, I like how it actually does show all the stuff I stacked in here for the night. But yeah, so I would put the first tree in... I'd give it probably a B- to a C+. Probably a C+, just because it did that, and then it ended. If you watch that video, you'll see it just ends. It just ends after an hour. And I was just like, what the fuck? I literally was like, what the hell is this? It's over? It's done? It did all that? It did not... It was a disappointment. It was fine, but man, was it not a convincing game. For me. I know it's a vaguely, for the people who know about it, I know people who enjoy it, and they can have that. That's just me, who doesn't enjoy it, but, yeah, it did nothing for me. It could have been better. It could have been better. I saw what it was doing. I saw entirely what it was doing. It felt like someone who just got out of art school tried to make something like that. Like, it felt like a thesis. It felt like something that someone tried to do for a college course. Where, like, they're still learning how to do this kind of stuff, and it's fine, but it'll get you, like, a B+ in on your grade paper. It felt like a college project. I'll say it really did feel like a college project. It was a good college project, but I wouldn't know if I would put that up for like $20. Cause how did I even? Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like, why did I even get that game in the first place? It was on limited run. It was like a $25 or $30 release or something. Alright, it's nighttime. I'm kind of stuck here. It seems something's supposed to happen here, so... Let's talk to the old man.
Excuse me.
Yeah? What is it, youngin?
Do you happen to know where the Mad Angels hang out?
Why are you looking for here?
I really need to know.
Okay, he didn't answer me. So I'll drop that thing, but yeah,
It's not open.
my main point with getting Spirit of the North is that it is the sequel. It's not a sequel. It is Fox Art Game number 2, made by a bigger studio, and has better reviews. And I am curious whether or not this game is actually a better game. Now, I picked it up for Switch. It doesn't look as pretty as the PS4 or the Xbox or any other version like that. I've already played the first chapter of the game, and when I do eventually play it for the channel, whenever that is, if I ever get around to it, it would begin at the beginning again. I'm not going to play the game anymore up until I do that, but from the first chapter alone, there are 6 chapters in the game. I had more fun. I was having more fun with Spirit of the North than... What's this? I just took a step forward and entered a cutscene. Oh, shit. We'll hold off on the topic. Let's see what's happening here.
Looks like we're gonna have to run this straight off now. I'm gonna get him.
Okay, we're getting on the motorcycle.
I'll give you pain. Oh shit!
Okay, we're doing good. Ah, missed one. Missed another.
so bad, punk.
Okay, are we gonna get into a fight?
But your time's up.
Time's up!
You wish.
You wish! Oh man, he grabbed the hip-hop club.
No one takes on the Mad Angels in this harbor and lives to tell about it. It's the bottom of the sea for you. Get him.
Did those cargo containers disappear behind me? Trying to get this kick in, but it just keeps not setting off. Okay, that fight was a shit show.
Brat, I'm gonna break your face.
Come on!
Come on! Swagger walk. You know, a kick just kind of works. How? Why isn't it working? What is... I'm kind of annoyed I can't look up a move list while I'm actually in a fight, but... I mean, that works. I don't get it. Like, why is that kick that I've been using throughout most of this game just not working? I gotta look up how to do that again. Maybe I'm hitting the wrong button combo?
How are the Mad Angels and Chi-Yu-Ming connected?
I don't know.
What?
Wait! I don't know if he's human, but there's some Chinese big shot leaving here soon.
Big shot?
Yeah, they had me arrange a cruiser to take him out to a big ship offshore.
What's his name?
I don't know, but I hear he wears some silk robe thing with a dragon on it.
Lan Di. He's still around here.
In fact, he's watching you right now.
Please,
He's on the roof back there.
Don't tell anyone I told you. They'll kill me.
Well, maybe you just need to die. See you later, sucker. Londi swoops down from the building like Batman, stabs him in the heart with a bone knife, and offers him as a sacrifice to the old gods, challenging Ryu to a fight. I don't know why this is becoming like some He-Man bit. Anyway. Okay, so we had a fight. Let's just go home. That was a bit much for a night after work. A motorcycle chase and a fight. Alright, back on the topic that was happening before all the madness happened. Nice lightsaber, dude. Yeah, Spirit of the North. It's a Fox game. It's an artsy game. I've played maybe... How long did it take me to beat Chapter 1? Like 20 minutes? The game's not long. I think it's a little longer than First Tree, but it took me like 20 minutes to beat the first... Was it 20 minutes or was it 10 minutes? I think it was only 10 minutes. It took me 10 minutes to get through. I know I found out a weird manip to speed up the Fox, as weird as that sounds, but the Fox generally has like a set run and walk speed. If you constantly jump, you're actually moving faster than if you're walking or running. So I was jumping constantly through that, what I played. And I was advancing. I think I've advanced through the game faster than it intended, because I was also ahead of the Fox spirit that was trying to open paths for me. But, Yeah, I thought it was funner than First Tree in its gameplay because it actually had some puzzles and had more real... It actually functioned more like a game than a walking sim where there's a few puzzles, you can find these shaman dudes, which are completely pointless to the game unless you want to get achievements, which I don't care about achievements. Santa. Santa heading to his day job at the bar. So, to my understanding of the game, it is similar to the First Tree in that the main premise is to get to the end. What awaits me at the end of that game, I have no idea, and won't find out until I do play through it. But, graphically, the First Tree is better than Spirit of the North from what well, I'm also playing the Switch version, so it's gonna look scummier. But, yeah. I thought First Tree looked better. I'd say, honestly, from the 10 minutes I did play of Spirit of the North, the story seems better, and the music is way better. The music was virtually non-existent in First Tree. It was there, but it was very basic. This is way better. This is like an orchestral score, and it sounds very good. So, my review of the two Fox... I've already pretty much given my review of the first Fox game, which I pretty much reviewed 2 years ago when I initially played it. But there's a refresher on how that game happened, and I played it, and eventually I get to the other game. I feel like I've stayed on the topic of this one game that I bought out of the three for too long. So we shall move on to the other two games, because I'm also trying to flesh out time because I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. Oh, a nightmare. It's him. Londi! He's in your dreams! Go get him! Damn it, he got away!
Whoa, gotta get going.
I like Rio's like, whoa man, I dreamt about Londi last night. That was weird. Let's get going. Gotta get to work. Londi is still in the harbor. Find out more about the trade. Okay, back to the daily grind. Okay, this time we're gonna try winning. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mark. How's it going, man?
Daily warm-up race. You all do your best now.
I sure will.
Like always, 3 laps to the finish. Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
On your mark. Almost time to go. Ready? Go!
Alright, here we go. We're gonna win. We're gonna win the big one. We're gonna lose. Okay. Would this help? No, I honestly, first-person driving is not my specialty except in real life. I could really use a turbo boost or like a Mario Kart item box or something right now. Oh, missed a 3. Thank you. I'm gonna try swoosing. The swoosh worked. I feared I would hit number 2. Okay, focusing. Gonna shut up and focus like in Ghost of Tsushima. Still a chance. Still got another lap. I'm fearful of these corners. I fear just clipping on them. Oh, what is he doing? He's trying to move me. Okay, if I can hit everything, I think I'll win. Spoke too soon. That hurt. That hurt me. Okay. Gritting my teeth now. This is not good. I got a nervous smile. I'm not gonna win this, am I? Fuck yeah. Okay.
Finish!
Got it.
Pretty damn good for a rookie. Here's your first place prize.
Thanks.
Nice.
Hope you work as well as you race.
Man, I can't believe I did that at the end. I was focusing so
Take this
hard
car
after I
to
failed
warehouse
that
number 18.
second lap.
Here's the map. The quota's written on it.
No problem.
This one's a bit further, so don't get lost.
Alright, where are we going? Oh, it's upside down. So from here, we gotta go south, all the... Okay, we still gotta go back to Warehouse 18 again, but we're further away. So the other two games that I have acquired would be two Xbox One games. I haven't really shown... Ironically enough for me, I own a lot of Xbox One stuff, well, just Xbox stuff in general, but I haven't shown a whole lot of any content on it. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna have to swoosh around. I haven't shown a whole lot of anything regarding any Xbox system on the channel. Aside from Oblivion, I think Elder Scrolls Oblivion is the only game so far that I've actually really played. Oh no, and Sonic 06. I did Sonic 06 last year. But, yeah, I need to get around to some Xbox games sometime in the future. Watch it be like in 5 years or something. But I got, what is it called? Oh god, where am I heading? I think we're over here. I'm forgetting where I picked the boxes up. Is it over here? No. This is the first day's stuff. Oh god, I'm lost in the harbor. It's not over here. Oh no, I'm wasting time. How many boxes? I need to get rid of 8. Okay. Okay, now I'm trying to focus on where... I think I was over here. Was I back over here? Panic. Oh yeah, I'm at the very end of... Oh, come on. This is what I'm talking about with the forklift. Getting kind of wonky sometimes. I'm all the way back here. Okay, I'm at the very back of the harbor. Okay, I've got the visual path now for where to go. Alright. Lady, move it. Move it. Trying to stall for time while I try to remember the name of this game I picked up. Because I don't want to look around this office for where it is. Okay, we're heading this way. I keep wanting to say it's Kaze in the Wild Masks, but I don't think that's the right name. It's this bunny platformer with like this anthropomorphic 90s looking mascot character. And the game, I initially found out about it that there was a Switch version of it, and there's also a PlayStation 4 physical version of it as well. But I picked up the Xbox version just because it was $1 cheaper. And I'm curious, I've heard it's a little difficult for platformers, and it looks good, it looks very nice, and it looks interesting. I'll give it a shot, even if it's just a one-off at some point. And the other game is a game I have wanted ever since they announced it, and subsequently changed its name, which is Phoenix Immortals Rising, formerly known as Gods and Monsters. Which apparently the literal reason why they changed the name from Gods and Monsters to Phoenix Rising is because Monster Energy sued them for them using the word monster in their title, which is ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous and fake, but apparently that's actually what happened. But yeah, so I picked that up finally for like $17. I've been waiting for that game to drop to 20 or below for a while. It came out last December, which for me is weird because it feels like that game came out 2 years ago already, but it hasn't. But I've been interested in it. I just didn't want to plop down $40+ for it. And at the time when it came out, I was busy playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I was already kind of wrapped up in a Ubisoft open-world adventure game. So whether or not that game ever becomes something I do for the channel, or anything, I guess, I'm not sure if it would be similar to Valhalla, where it would be like something I play mostly on my own and then maybe showcase it like a few times, or if I'll just do a one-off of it, or maybe I just won't play it all together. Or I'll do a whole playthrough of it. I have no idea. I have no idea, because that's it's kind of a... I've seen an amount of gameplay of it, and it's pretty much a bootleg Breath of the Wild in its own way. It's a little different, but it's mostly a bootleg Breath of the Wild, even down to having the abilities like magnesis and such. So I'm driving in the wrong direction again. Yeah, this one's screwing me up with my geolocation of the harbor. I need to go this way. So yeah, whether or not I'll play that anytime soon, I don't know. I only grabbed it and the Wild Masks game because they were cheap on sale. Trying to think, are there any other games I would like to get that I'm just waiting for a price reduction? I've thought about getting Ball in Wonder... I wanted to get Ball in Wonderworld until it turned into a steaming pile of shit. Which, honestly, I expected. To be very frank and honest, I really had very little hopes for Ballin. I thought maybe with a glimmer of hope that it could be good. But knowing... And it's funny how all these people who know Yu Suzuki for Sonic and Knights and such don't know about his work in the 2010s. They don't know how the guy has put out constant financial failures one after another throughout the entirety of the 2010s. He put out Recore. He put out Mighty Number 9. He put out Rodea the Sky Soldier. All of these games sucked horribly. out of all of them, Recore was the most competent, and even then it was just kind of a boring Xbox exclusive. Rodea was... The Wii version of Rodea was apparently fine. I've only played it briefly. I mostly played the 3DS and Wii U versions, which were ported by Niz. And those are absolutely unplayable. Just... I've already talked about my feelings with... This is me lamenting games that I wanted to be good, but turned out to be bad day, I guess. Between the first tree and now Rodea being brought up. Yeah, so Rodea is probably one of my biggest regret buys / disappointments. It is one of the utmost disappointing games I have ever played, because I was so excited for this game, and I pre-ordered it, and I got the collector's edition for the 3DS, and I got the edition for the Wii U, and I was so excited to play this game. That it was supposed to come out 10 years earlier or whatever for the Wii, and it finally got released, and it looks good, and it looks like Knights, and it's made by Yu Suzuki, and it's on the Wii U, and the controls look fairly fine from the trailers I had seen and such. And it turned out to be pretty unplayable garbage with mediocre VA, and the graphics were fine. I don't dislike Rodea's graphics in any way, but they do kind of look like Wii graphics that Niz put like a little bit of extra shading on, which makes it kind of awkward looking. It between the Wii and the Wii U version, it reminds me of Sonic Adventure versus Sonic Adventure DX, where they just kind of shiny up everything and give like a few extra polys.
What's groovin', bro?
What's up?
On patrol, brother. Patrol. Seeing if those nasty bad thugs making trouble in harbor are around.
You seem especially happy.
Speak for yourself. How's work coming?
I'm managing.
Hang in there, bro.
Sure, thanks.
Alright, so Goro's job is to... He's like the... What is his job exactly? He literally does actually just walk around the harbor and like keep a lookout for the Mad Angels, even though he's not a security guard and he's scared of the Mad Angels. We established that last time. He is deadly scared of the Mad Angels, so why would you patrol for them? I don't know. Pigeons. Pigeons? Yeah, I don't know what Goro's doing exactly. He's just here. He's just here. He likes being at the harbor. Let's talk to Tom, see if he has anything interesting.
Tom.
Hi.
Not really, no. Let's talk to the lunch lady. But yeah, I'm not going to divulge anymore into Rodea. I've done that like 3 times on the channel, just like talk about how Rodea disappointed me and my feelings of it. And why I don't exactly trust Yu Suzuki anymore. Which obviously I think a lot of people don't anymore, because I called it from the start, and I already knew from how he was hired into Square to make Ballin' that if he... So Square hired him pretty much on his pedigree basis of the work he had done previously with Knights and Sega and all that. And they understood that he had failed for the past 10 years on a lot of his recent ventures. And they wanted to give him a shot. They wanted to give him a directorial shot. Maybe they could get a new talent in if he still has some spunk in him. And obviously that didn't happen, and we got a game that was on par of quality of Rodea and Mighty No. 9 and such. And yeah. It was kind of a clean-cut story for me since the beginning of when I heard he was hired by Square. But yeah, so under Square's hiring, like his contract and everything, pretty much if he failed, they were going to give him a shot, give him a big budget title, see what he can do. If he failed that, he was supposed to be moved to a subpar role. He was supposed to be moved in as just a regular no-name developer with the rest of his underling co-workers and work under Square as a generic employee. That was his thing. That was what was going to happen to him. And in the end, it seems he quit. After Ballin failed, he understood that and he just quit. So he didn't want to stick around at Square after that and just be a peon. He didn't want that. It's funny how I called that out. I want to say a year ago, and that it all happened as foretold in the prophecies of obvious situations. But yeah, I'm disappointed Ballin didn't do well. To be honest, it looked like a great premise. I like the character design of Ballin, and the kind of pseudo-knights thing that it was going for seemed interesting. I had a bit of a squinty eye moment of like, what are you doing, when it turned out a lot of the game was apparently a platformer and not knights-ish. There's some aspects that are knights-ish, I guess, in it. But yeah, so Ballin is a game that I would pick up for like $5 to $10 and give it a one-off. I would not play through the game. In the same vein of I'm never going to play through Cyberpunk 2077. I have no interest in it. I have very little interest in Ballin aside from maybe just a one-off to see how it actually is. And at the same time, I've already seen the entire game played through, so I know how the game is. I know how it works. I've seen... yeah, I don't know. Yu Suzuki's kind of an open, clean-cut book for me, where it's like, I know how this guy's going to make a game next if he announces a game, and it's not going to be good anymore. It just isn't. He's proven for the past 10 years he can't make a solid game anymore. He makes mediocre stuff at the moment. I wish it wasn't true, but that's how this guy is. Any other games I would be vaguely interested in if they had a price cut. Because right now we're just on lunch waiting. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to the lunch lady over here.
Hisaka-san,
Will,
do you know about a deal going down with the Mad Angels?
deal? What deal? Don't go getting yourself mixed up in any strange dealings.
No, I'm not.
Really? If you say so. Just don't get involved in anything dangerous.
Yeah. Back to work.
Back to the old grind. Yeah, I can't think of anything really.
Warehouse number 18. Okay.
If there is anything, I'll probably bring it up, but yeah, I can't think of any other games that I would, like, want to try, but I don't want to pay full price for because I'm not sure of their quality. Right now, the games I'm excited for are Skyward Sword. Well, Skyward Sword's like, I'll pick it up and play it, but I'm not super excited to play it. It's something I will be excited to play when I'm playing it, but it's not like I'm like... I don't get too much of any hype for video games anymore. I haven't for years. I might get excited for 1 or 2 games a year. That's pretty much it. I'm not one of those people who goes to Nintendo World. I guess I think that, yeah, they renamed it Nintendo New York. Sits in front of the giant LED screen they have there. I went to the wrong place again to pick up boxes. Yeah, I'm not used to this path. I don't like this path. Can this guy move? I'm not one of those hype men. I'm not one of those people who sees a game reveal, has a stroke, and flips out like a chimpanzee. I don't flip out like that. Can you guys, like, stop coming out of here? You need to disappear. Vanish. Vamoose. Okay. You're wasting my time, bud, so I'm gonna have to... He vanished when I passed him. Lovely. Yeah, it takes something extraordinary or a lot for me to, like, break character. It really does. It takes a lot for that. Cutscene. Goro.
Oh, man.
You need Pepto-Bismol? What's up,
What
dude?
happened?
I was just walking with that sailor guy. He...
Hey, schoolboy, come on!
You!
Bro!
Hey, over here!
I think we're gonna have a QTE fight or something. Is it a fight or a QTE? There's a lot of guys in here.
He's coming? Ha ha! I took the bait!
So you showed, eh? You guys again. What's your problem?
That'd be you!
QT.
Ah! Whoa! Hey, boy! Ah! Oh no! Hey, no escape, boy!
Missed those. Oh, I need to do this perfectly. Okay.
So you showed, eh?
Okay, we're
You
gonna do
guys
this
again.
perfectly this
What's your
time.
problem?
That'd be you!
Ah!
Whoa! Hey, boy! Ah! Oh no! Hey, no escape, boy!
Got him.
Ooh!
He went through that box. Yeah, that needed to be done perfectly.
You're gonna pay for beating up Goro.
He was our
His
bro.
girlfriend?
What did you say?
Best watch your back. Next time it won't be just you.
What?
We're gonna go after your family and friends. Gonna get 'em.
That's it!
Oh!
Okay, we're just back to work. Nothing happened. Okay. Everything's fine. Nice music. Calming music. Calming forklift work music. Everything's fine. We're not messed up in all this, cartel mafia weirdness. Ryo is a good boy. He goes home, has a sandwich, has some Takis and a chocolate milk, and reads The Hobbit. Ryo loves The Hobbit. Right, what was I talking about? Something. I forgot what I was even talking about. Whatever. It was... obviously it wasn't important enough for me. Remember talking about Rodea? That's kind of where my mind stops on that. It's like, what was I talking about after that? I don't know. Okay, so how many are in here? 7. We need 8. I need one more box. Lady with the clipboard. Move away from the forklift. So GDQ is now over. I've watched most, if not everything I wanted to out of that stuff. And it was alright, although I will say it felt really dry. It felt, once again, talking about dry stuff regarding some video games and everything. GDQ was not the most interesting this year. There wasn't a whole lot of games I cared about, for once. Like, it was fine, but normally after a GDQ, I spend like the next 2 weeks watching all the stuff I couldn't catch because of schedule. And I'm already done pretty much. I think I've watched virtually everything, and it's only been like... I've only spent like 2 days watching the stuff I didn't catch. There just wasn't a whole lot of anything I cared about.
They'll get mad if I leave these outside.
I'm not going to, Ryu. I don't know, once again, that's a personal preference thing, but there was a lot of games that weren't interesting to me, I guess. So that's I don't know, that's a little disappointing for me. I don't get to just watch interesting videos during my break time. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm trying to back... That noise... What's happening here? That's me trying to back out. I had to move forward into it to back out. Okay, weird. Yeah. It's not common for me to see a glitch in Shenmue. I can't recall really ever seeing a glitch in Shenmue. Because, like, the character's disapparating and apparating in and out of reality by you driving one of these around and just, like, what's happening here with them popping in. So that's not a glitch, that's just how the game works. Having an actual glitch, I went to this area again! Having something literally screw up is kind of rare to see in this game, in my experience. But yeah, I found GDQ a bit light this year. It was a bit boring, a little not boring, it was a little disinteresting. There weren't very many games that I found enticing to watch. There were a few. I liked the Pokemon runs that were done. I liked the Sonic runs that were done. I thought the Dark Souls stuff was good. And what else was there? The Crash 4 run was good. What was the best run? I want to say the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle one was the best. That dude went crazy on the game in ways that I kind of like, what he was doing, I could understand with the weird gravitational and speed things he was doing, because I've abused the game enough to know that if somehow you got to the extreme in that engine, you could do that. I've never been able to do any of it, I just know that you can. But this dude was doing that, but like on another level. This guy was insane. And he was amazing. So props on him. He was the most entertaining one to see there. Just absolutely destroy Sonic Adventure 2. I'm stuck again. But this time I'm stuck with the boxes. I can't... Okay. Okay, I had a mini panic attack there. I'm like, okay... I guess we live here until the shift ends and someone pulls us out. So yeah, I'd recommend watching the Sonic Adventure 2 run for this year. It was good. It was really good. Extremely entertaining. The Mario Odyssey run was good. The blindfold Mario 64 one by Bubsy, that was crazy. I'd say that was my second favorite. That one was... That was once again another, how in the world is this happening? What am I watching here? There wasn't a whole lot of that kind of stuff this year, I think. Normally there's a lot of that kind of stuff where it's like, what am I watching? This is insane. There was only a handful of it this year. So I think that's where my lacklusterness lies.
Finished for the day.
Alright, so we're done here.
Okay, good job. Here's today's pay.
Thanks.
You met quota, son. So starting tomorrow, you'll get a 50 yen raise. That'll be 500 yen per crate.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Alrighty,
Yes,
boss.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Dio. I overheard some information.
Information?
I heard them all whispering something about Long Ja. That is soon.
Long Ja?
Best I can figure, it's some Mad Angels black market deal. Makes sense. They've been on edge lately.
Long Ja. When's it supposed to happen?
Soon, apparently. Alright, thanks, Mark. I didn't expect to get information from you. Da, 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 da. Where to now? You know what warehouse I haven't seen at all? Warehouse 1. I think I've been to Warehouse 2, 3, and 4. Because those ones, I think 4 is the one with the training area. What's in Warehouse 1? Where is Warehouse 1? The mythical Warehouse 1. That's 12 through 17. This is 1 through 11. There's 8. 4. Yeah, here's 2. Where's 1? Oh, this is 1.
Hey, you! You can't enter without permission! Hey, get out of here!
To me, the funniest part about these security guards is that they guard the warehouses, but they don't do shit about the Mad Angels.
Excuse me?
I'm afraid it's dangerous! No loitering allowed!
Alright.
I must talk like this to everyone I meet. Buy your smoky smoke cigarettes today in your Red Rider wagon. Today at your local general store. If you buy both in a combo pack, you'll be offered Drowsy Dreep sleep pills. Drowsy Dreep. If you take 3, you'll never wake up. Guaranteed. My voice is too tired to do stuff like that right now. Even though I can still do it and abuse my voice, making it more tired for the next day. Buy a voice box. Let it say the things for you. Okay, I'm guessing I just need to wait around till nighttime. Is there anything I can do? I can stare at barrels and appreciate how scummy they look. I mean, let's go talk to the homeless dude. Where's the old man? Maybe he has info, maybe he doesn't. He'd be this way. He's towards 18. He likes living underneath that, staircase. Hmm?
Hey, mister.
Oh, that's a cutscene.
Oh, youngin', it's you. I heard about you. Here you're after the Mad Angels.
Yes.
I know you want revenge, but if something happening to you, how about the Hazuki tradition?
But
Well, we still have
No
Fukasan.
buts, boy. If no one were left to carry on,
But there's Fukasan.
oh, what a shame that'd be.
There's Fukasan. He's back at the dojo. He knows the
I will show
Hazuki
you
style.
another move.
If Ryu dies, it's not everything's gonna be bad, old man.
It's called the cross charge.
That sounds like a Final Fantasy
Just at the
move.
moment you evade, slam into your opponent's side. When used up against multiple opponents,
When use.
they can all gang up on you, you know. This move is perfect for times like that.
thank you very much.
Okay, interesting. Throw move, cross charge, has been mastered. Cross charge, more like cross guard. I need to reread Mare. Oh, that's something I've done recently. I've picked up Witcher 4's book again. I haven't read it in about a month and a half. And yeah, I just kind of fell off the book because I don't know. I just haven't had time to, like, at night read it. I'm gonna read a ton of it. I'm gonna finish book 4 this weekend. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start book 5 because I need to get back on the Witcher books again. I've been reading them since January, and I'm still just at the end of book 4. I've been on the end of book 4 for like 2 months at this point because I just dropped off. I need to pick it back up, get back into the good oldness of Ciri and Geralt and Yennefer and Krakon Crate and Ysgoda and Kahir Mor Opselik. Mordrefin Opselik. I forgot the middle part. Kahir. I'm going to say his name properly. Because he loves, for the first bit of his character introduction before he officially joins the group, he loves saying his own name. He really does. And I kind of think Sapkowski was smart in having him say his name as many times as he can and does. Because it really drones into you, the name. Because at first you're reading like, oh, it's a bunch of random things. And then by the time he joins the group, you're like, yes, it is Kahir Mordrefin Opselik. It drones into you his name. And you're like, yes, that is Kahir Mordrefin Opselik. You can't say it you can't say Kahir. If you say Kahir, you're casual, I guess. You need to say the whole thing. I'm embellishing, of course, but, yeah. He has a long, ridiculous name, and it's good. It is good. Let's buy a drink. Ryu's gonna be a wild card and drink a coffee at, like, 7 at night and be awake all night.
Huh? A winner?
How many of these winning cans am I gonna get? I still don't know where to take these, even. I'm gonna beat this game and not use any of the winning cans.
Ooh. Ah, good.
I mean, I'm gonna see if I can just leave. No, the bus just
I
left.
should look around a bit more.
Yeah, it actually still won't let me leave anyway. So there's an event that I need to do here still. I've come to the understanding of that if I cannot leave, then there's something that still has to happen here. Let's go back this way. There's Goro. Like, I'm just gonna run around and see if maybe a cutscene happens. What is this? I wish I could read that, but I cannot. Is there anything down this way towards, like, number 5, or... Just taking a look around.
Got business here?
Well, a bit.
I hear it gets real dangerous around here at night. If you don't have any business here, you should leave.
I like the premise how it's supposed to be dangerous here at the harbor, yet there's so much security. It's like, what? First off, if it's so dangerous, then why are none of these guards getting the shit beaten out of them? And second off, if they aren't, why aren't they doing their job enforcing... I don't know why I hit that. Why are they not doing their job enforcing security here and stopping fights and all that kind of stuff? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you think about it.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but you're disrupting our work. Stay back.
All right.
Disrupting your work of standing here watching for like 15 hours a day. But yeah, there's so much security here. You'd think things would be better, but no. And do these guys count as security workers? They look like harbormen. They look like guys who work on the boats. Why are some of them being used as security? It doesn't make any sense. What is this dude's problem? I've seen him walking around a bit.
Do you know when that Mad Angel deal is going to take place?
How should I know?
Okay. Is this open?
It's closed.
Let's go this way. Let's talk to Goro.
Goro.
What's grooving, bro?
Only the
Something I need to
hippest
ask
tunes,
you.
my scro.
Can it wait? Got something to do now.
Oh yeah? Later then.
Sorry.
I like this dude. Goro's grown on me. He's a dipshit, but the fun kind. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing.
What is it?
I want to ask you about the Mad Angels.
Ah, those thugs. Come to think of it, I've been hearing them whispering among them.
Is that so?
You've heard them whispering what? I can't talk to him again. Okay.
Do you have a minute?
What is it?
Do you know what
Lung
I heard some of the
Maybe it's a... Well, something about some...
I see. Excuse me.
Sorry, leave me alone.
Alright.
Okay. Let's check out warehouse. I think the warehouse is closed.
It's locked. Excuse me.
Can I help you? Recently, if you don't have any...
Is there anyone else? No. Yeah, we're just kind of here running around. Running around at the speed of sound. Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Have you seen any suspicious looking
Suspicious? I saw a couple of foreigners I haven't ever seen around here before. Saw them walking around.
I see.
Okay,
I
that
should
was...
go home.
No, we're not going home yet. 2 foreigners I rarely see. There's no one over there, no one over there. Investigating. Investigating. Can't stick around, got to keep moving on. Got a kitty cat walking, gonna run down this hall. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing. Follow Ryu instead. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow, follow me. Set me free. Trust me and Ryu will escape from the harbor. He'll make it through into Londi. Chai is he. I'm not seeing anyone here. Let's get another soda. We're not getting another soda. There's nobody in here. Yeah, this is what we're doing right now. We're running around the harbor constantly looking for anyone who looks suspicious. We're doing Goro's day job right now. We're the second shift.
Excuse me, do you have time?
I'm on patrol right now. I'm busy. Ask me later, eh?
Sure.
Eh? Alright, Darth Maul.
Do you know when that—
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit, I... yeah, that's kind of all the characters who are here at the harbor right now, it seems. Unless a new one spawns in, but yeah, that's kind of it. Just a bunch of harbor workers, 2 dudes who look kind of normal, 2 fishermen, and the rest is security. There's no one else here. I'm gonna try going home at this point, because it's 10 at night, and there's nothing here. Wait, there's someone new. This lady.
Excuse me?
I'm afraid I have to go somewhere.
I see.
You have to go back to your people. On the planet Venus. And you are from Jupiter.
Excuse me?
Yes?
I want to ask you something.
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry now.
I see.
Is there anything else I can do at this moment? Not really. Yeah, just go home.
I'm sorry. I don't have
Yeah, we get that. Yeah, just go home. We gotta go work the next day, and that's kind of that, yeah. Now the question is, will we see Santa around this corner? There he is! Santa, you owe me money! I highly doubt that the store is open in Sakuragaoka, but I'm gonna check. So I can see, I think I'm supposed to give the winning cans to the store in Sakuragaoka, but I don't know. I don't know if this is the place.
Still not open?
When is it open anyway? Okay. Yeah, I could get here after work, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because it seems like I'm supposed to really stick around the harbor to get plot things going. I miss Mimi, that little cat. We used to bring fish and milk to it, but now it's grown up and gone, and flown the coop. Alright, save. Alright, no dream tonight. So this... We've gotten the first, second, third, and last one, so...
Good morning, everyone.
I'm gonna try getting number 4. I want to get number 4. Get the full set. The full set of the forklift gashapons.
Like always, 3 laps to the finish. Everybody ready?
We're ready, Mark.
On your mark. Almost time to go.
On your mark.
Ready? Go!
Here we go. High intensity racing. Such grace. Okay, if we stick in 4th place, we're good. Which for me is going to be gas management. Gas management. Buy your local gas management pills at your local Walgreens. I'm straight up just like in an interval. I've just been tapping the gas button to maintain the speed in a rhythmic pattern. It's actually on beat with the music too. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. It's got a cadence. Alright, I had to sneeze. That always sucks when that happens. And I need to cut the video. I'm just like, ah, crap. I mean, technically I don't have to, but I don't want that in the video. So. Wait, I'm not supposed to be getting further than this guy. I need to be 4th place. 4th place is a winner's place. Huzzah!
Man, you really need more practice. Here's your prize.
A complete set.
Thanks.
Number 4.
Time for work. Give me your best.
Gotcha.
Today you gotta move cargo between warehouses.
Gotcha.
First take a crate from here over to warehouse number 8 and unload it there. Then take a crate from warehouse number 8 to warehouse number 18. You know where that is, right?
I take this to warehouse number 8. Then I take number 8 cargo to warehouse number 18.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
But careful you don't get mixed up.
Yeah.
The order's written on the map.
I got it.
Okay, so this to 8, then 8 to 15. 18. It's 18. Oh, God. Quota 10 crates. Does that count as like 20 for the whole thing, or no? What direction am I going? Okay, I gotta go into 8 and then out of 8. Okay. So this way. If I can stop getting stuck on things. Yeah, I need to go this way. Come on. Stop getting stuck on things, Rio. I need to shut up and actually do this one. 'Cause this is a very demanding job for today. Where's 18 from here? 18 would be back out around the other way. Okay. Alright. Gonna try some mental memorization. At least they marked the crates that need to go to 18 differently. They're red. That makes that a bit easier. Still 10 crates, though. I'm assuming that's technically 20 in all. Because I think it's going to be 10 crates. I'd like the 10 that you're taking, and then you're going to be taking 10 from the other one to the other place, so I think that's how that works. I don't believe it's going to be like 5 split between the two warehouses. It'd be nice if it was. That'd make things a little easier. But Shenmue isn't about being easy. It's about being the best.
I can only transport 1 crate at a time.
Yes, and it'd be nice if you didn't waste time having to tell me that, Rio. What am I stuck on? Yeah, these guys walking around are a real annoyance. I've moved, technically, 2 crates, and it's almost lunch. I'm probably not going to get this shift done. Unless it counts as 4, in which case I will be fine, I think. Very curious how this is all going to work out in the end. Like, how am I clipping on anything here? It's the stupid... That car park there has such a big hitbox. It doesn't seem like there's any other forklifts going around, though. I haven't seen any. Maybe that's the compensation. There's more people about, but less forklifts. I can maybe get one more box in. Oh, there's a forklift. Okay, can we do this? Getting stuck on nothing. Getting stuck on nothing. Now I'm in the mood to sing after earlier. Okay, I don't care. Put it on top, Ryu. Put it on top of one of these. We gotta drop it. Okay, there we go. Lunchtime.
Lunchtime, eh?
Hey, bro!
Goro!
Hey, Mai. Goro?
Bro, me, I'm gonna settle down and go straight. Gets me a real job, work hard, and marry her.
Mary? But she's too young.
Don't you know, Ryo? Girls can get married from 16.
But to Goro?
Oh, okay, this got
Well,
weird.
Goro, he's not so bright, but he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, but Goro.
Well, bro, be seeing you around.
See ya.
Ryu's just dead face, like, I don't know how to respond to any of this. Okay, weird. Okay, oh, whatever, weird. Anyway, hey, Mark.
Mark?
Dio, I got some big news.
You do?
Huh?
I overheard Tony and Smith saying that a Long Ja is going down soon.
Really? When's it gonna happen?
Maybe within the next few days.
I see.
Be careful, Dio.
Yeah, you too, eh?
No problem. I'm cool. But I'm worried about you, Dio.
The date of the Long Ja. Someone must know.
Yeah, but finding out ain't gonna be easy. To them, it's like a really big deal, you know?
Maybe the only option is to ask them directly.
Well, maybe, but Dio.
Believe me, I know. But I'm prepared to take the risk.
Dio.
Mark. Okay. Da, 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 da. Then we just run around, I guess, again, see if anything happens. This cat has been here for like a day. Pigeon technology. Oh, that's right. Wasn't it in Shenmue 3 when we got on the phone with Goro, he said he married Mai or something like that? Like he'd actually gone through with that? I think he did. I think he did in Shenmue 3. Huh. Which technically would have been a year after this happened, like what's happening here in-game, because this is 1986, Shenmue 3 takes place in the spring of 1987. So, yeah, over a year. I don't know if there's a cutscene today. Maybe we just have to wait around until work begins again. Maybe nothing happens. Let's talk to the other guys.
Hey, well, looks like you've got the hang of things.
Yeah, guess so.
Hey Ryo, how long you planning to continue working here?
I haven't decided yet, but not too long.
I see.
How about yourself? How long you plan on working here?
I'm thinking I'll stay for the immediate future. Everyone's so nice and all.
Yes, they are. Hey, Tsuyoshi.
What's up, yo?
I heard about some deal the Mad Angels are making. Do you know when it is?
A deal? I don't know about that, but I saw these foreign thugs I've never seen before. Maybe there's some connection.
You think? Excuse me.
What is it?
Do you know what Long Jia means?
Long Jia?
I heard some of the Mad...
Beats me. Well, something about some...
Okay.
Huh? Fishing is the only thing I like talking about. I don't talk about nothing else.
This guy would become best buds with that other guy in Bailu Village, the big guy who only fishes. I still remember the first time I talked to that guy at night. How annoyed he was at me, and how, ugh, I'm not gonna talk to you because you don't even fish. I remember that guy. I remember him.
Tom.
How dare he? He was so rude.
I've got something to ask you. Have you heard of...
Long Jia?
The Mad Angels guys call the deal by that name. I need to find out when they're making this Long Jia.
Sorry, I don't know anything, man.
Really? Honey-san.
Hi, yo.
Let's grab a grapefruita. Give Ryu a little spice before he goes back to the mundaneness of lifting crates.
Ooh. Ah, good.
Alright, we should be going back to work pretty soon here. Alright, yeah, so I got those games I've talked about earlier. Is there anything else I've done in the past couple days? I've received more film because I need lots of it. I need a lot of it for current projects. Da, 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 da.
back to work.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
First, take the cargo to warehouse number 8. Then, go to warehouse number 18.
I've honestly been considering, like, there's always video games that I consider playing and such for the channel, but I've been considering lately maybe to do some other type of Pokemon game, not continuing Pokemon Snap for now, and not gonna do the DLC for Pokemon Shield anytime soon, although that's another option. But one of the games I actually really enjoy playing, like Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Emerald, basically anything Gen 2 or 3 is like my bread and butter. And my hesitance with that is that those are long RPGs. Again, another long game. But maybe just not doing a whole lot of talking. Like I tend to intentionally narrate my stuff because that's what I enjoy myself in content that I watch. Is that I like talking. Otherwise, why would you watch the gameplay if not for the person playing it and such? That tends to be my viewpoint on stuff like this. That's why I make this like this. And if I did one of those kind of Pokemon games, I would either have to pretty much dedicate a few months to the game, or I could maybe dedicate it to a month or so, depending, I have no idea, and just not have commentary. Like, have more basic kinda just gameplay, and if I say something, then I say something kind of thing, which to me is a bit more lazy and a bit easier to do. But I don't know. I'm constantly thinking of ways to keep what I want on the channel my formula, but at the same time, I consider things like how to change up like formulas and do things different and such. That's why like the Project Spark special video was made and such, is that I wanted to try doing something different. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna keep doing that, though. It's the same with those, talking about things videos or whatever that I did earlier in the year with me just literally having something, showing it, and then showing it off in-game and such. That was something a little different. Just dipping my feet into other things, see if they, like, I like them or not. And, the more ironic thing to me is that, especially with those talk about things, when is that there's not a whole lot of effort aside from a little bit of research that goes into, like, there's effort in terms of research, but in actually producing the videos, there's not much effort, and yet they get way more views. Which is a little disheartening, but at the same time, I know that the reason why those get more views than, say, what I'm doing right here with just gameplay stuff, which is my main thing, is two reasons. One, the way that those videos are formatted and how they're titled actually feed into the YouTube algorithm. And two, has to do with these types of videos, like what I'm doing here, like Shenmue Part 5, which is what this will be, is that YouTube actively hides videos that are numbered through its system. It intentionally does that, actually. That is a core function of the YouTube algorithm, is anything that's numbered in, like, a series or anything like that gets hidden. And you have to search that out. You actually either have to be pre-subscribed to something, or you have to search out the videos themselves. So, yeah, I don't talk about how I run the channel or anything a whole lot, aside from me just randomly doing what I want with it, pretty much. But I do understand the core concepts of how this platform works. And, I generally actively ignore them and just do what I want. Because that's what YouTube is about. It's about being yourself. Is that not? Is that not what it's about, Google? I don't think they believe that anymore. They want to cater to the mega corporations and people who are already popular. That's that is what they do nowadays. It's annoying, but it's whatever. I don't mind it. I'm here to do my fun and maybe, if this guy will move, maybe be entertaining. I don't know. If so, good. That's the point. If not, find someone else. There are plenty of creators I used to watch that I ditched after they became kind of boring. Well, not so much boring, more or less, can I put this on top, please, Ryu? Thank you. It's like he wouldn't move. It was like there was an invisible wall there. Like, there are creators that I used to watch when I was younger that either stopped making things altogether and they haven't been active since, or they would get into a format. And I don't mean a format in a positive way like what I do with doing variety gaming kind of stuff with commentary, and you kind of expect, like, oh, it's me, it's a video game, that's it. I'm talking like they would get into making 10-minute GTA videos and would do that for like 2 years, and that was it. And I would bail because I don't care about that kind of stuff. First off, a 10-minute video in and of itself is extremely lazy. I'm a fan of long format content. That takes more effort. Oh, it's these guys.
Got a question. You know about the long jaw?
What? What did you say?
You know.
I don't know. Hey!
Hey, wait!
QT. Yep, it's QT.
See ya, boy!
Hey, Bob, help!
I'll get rid of him. You idiot! You crazy!
Hey, Pedro!
You need help?
Okay, that was quite an event of racing. Well, running.
Help!
There's nowhere left to hide.
When's the long jaw?
I don't know.
I'll break your arm.
Break it!
I don't know, I swear. Only the boss of the Mad Angels knows.
Who is the boss?
It's Terry.
Terry?
Terry?
Please, don't tell anyone that I told you. Or they'll send me to the bottom of the sea. Oh,
Where is he?
Under the
it's
sea.
the truth. Terry's real careful. Oh.
Why'd you start coughing? I was holding your arm.
Got your pay. Here.
Thank you.
No, wait.
Yes?
Someone came to see you earlier.
Really?
Yes, a young man in a suit. He asked me to give this to you.
Thanks. The Mad Angels are after you. Beware. Guizan.
Guizan, our bro.
Ah, the Long Jaw. Maybe Master Chin knows about it.
Let's go ask him. I haven't thought of Master Chen in a while, actually. I forgot about him. Let's go see him. Oh, we're already here. Never mind. Chen, it's been a while.
Hazuki.
Guizan.
Master Chin, is Landi coming for the Long Jaw?
Why do you know about Long Jia?
I got it out of the Mad Angels. So, is Landi coming?
Landi has nothing to do with the Longjia.
Only the lowest Chiyo men members are involved.
But Terry and his gang have arranged transport for Landi to a ship.
He's acting as a guide for Landi, so as to ingratiate himself with the Chiyo men.
Terry and his gang already know about you. And that you're trying to stop the Long Jaw.
The items we deal in are expensive. Paintings, calligraphy, antiques, gems. Terry's gang deals in contraband. The next big shipment is drugs.
Drugs.
If they get
Such
established,
evil.
our market will be destroyed.
If our trade route is disturbed, it will cause trouble for us in China.
So, now you see. Go home before you get hurt.
I can't do that.
Someone as young as you should not be involved.
Tell me when the Long Jaw is.
I cannot tell you. But if you can be patient and listen to my counsel, no harm will come to you.
Father!
As written in the letter to his father, I'm bound by my promise to Zhu Yuanda. I will hear no more of this today.
Very well. I'll back off for now.
Your father would not have wanted you to throw your life away so senselessly.
Well, Daddy isn't here now, Mr. Chen, is he? Is he? He's the reason Ryu goes on this whirlwind adventure across the planet, looking for this madman mafia man who killed him in brutal combat. Alright. Not gonna lie, I think if I kept going, I could beat the game today. I think I could. Because we're getting, like, right down in there. I think the next thing that's gonna happen is Nozomi should be getting kidnapped either today or tomorrow in the plot. Alright, let's go home. Can I still... I think I could still go check... Yeah, I should be able to still go check and see if I can give the cans for the soda. That's what's important right now. I need to see if I can trade in these cans for something. It's so dark and it's only 6. Whatever I was talking about before Master Chen, I don't remember. So, yeah. I don't think I was talking about much. I could stop now. I'm getting kind of tired. But no. I think I'm still gonna do another day. How long have I been going? A little, just a bit under 2.5 hours. Yeah, I can keep going. I can keep going. I could probably beat this today. We'll see. We'll see. Man, the bus really doesn't want to show up today, eh? There it is. There's Christmas music playing. I don't know where this Christmas music's coming from. It's faintly a little creepy. Because it was just near a few of the buildings, specifically. It's not just like some music playing because I'm here. Some of the buildings are emitting that. Is it a bit early for it to be night? Oh no, it's 7. Huh?
It's closed.
Okay. Thought this place closed at, Oh wait, I think it closes at 7. Rip. I guess we're just gonna go home then. No soda for us. Is there someone here? Oh, it's a kid.
Hey.
Hey, mister! Wanna play with me?
Sorry, maybe later, okay?
Yo, I'm gonna go get my football and come back and we're gonna play like sports champions. We're gonna win the Super Bowl! Alright, let's go home. I was gonna say, if I come out here and I see Fukasan with the broom out here in the rain, I'm gonna have several questions for him. But no, he's not that weird. Come in here and instead he's playing Sega Saturn. Throws a controller against the wall. Ine-san has to deal with his gamer antics all day. That's the sub-story I want to see with this residence. Is Fukasan being an anime weeb who plays nothing but Sega Saturn all day, eats donuts, and gets on Ine-san's nerves. That would be... I'm not gonna lie, that sounds perfect for Fukasan. Meanwhile, as a side hobby, he likes to practice in the dojo, making himself believe he is a martial artist. Can I just, like, go to sleep now? No. Can't. Can I take a look around Ryu's room, maybe? He's got trophies and other things and such. Can I turn off the light in Ryu's room? That's an idea. No, Ryu, don't go to bed. Well, you can't go to bed. Let me look at the light switch. Holy shit. I can. I have never turned off that room's light. I'm surprised I can do that. Hey, Ine-san.
Ine-san.
Ryo-san, also, do make more of an effort to return home as early as possible.
I will try my best. See you later, Ine-san.
Yes.
I'm trying to get through. Art. I can't tell if that's supposed to be a volcano or just a big hill. Or maybe a sand dune. A strainer. Alright, so that's it for that room. I love this shitty little microwave here because it looks so good. Look at that. It's just a box with a JPEG of the inside of a microwave on top of it. That is so good. They didn't bother modeling it. They just made a trapezoid with the inside put on a JPEG. I love it. Can we turn the light on in here? Is there a light switch? There is. I still don't entirely know what these things are. Are they humidifiers? They're not air conditioners. Like air. I'm wondering, like, are they air circulators or air humidifiers or something? Because given the exterior environment and just the the geographic environment, I could imagine this place can get pretty humid most of the time. So I don't know if like this is supposed to dry out the air or maybe humidify it if it's getting too dry and musty in here. I don't know. I don't know what these little things are for. I've never seen them before. There's a sign here, actually. Fukuhara. Oh, for his room. Let's see if he's in here. Yeah, he is.
Fukusan. Ryo-san, if there's something bugging you, come to the dojo. We'll spar for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do the dick thing and turn his light off. Wait, is it just off or? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Have fun in the dark, Fukusan. Ah, run away. Run away into the night. Close the door. Let me see if I can close the door. Can I close the door? Nope, it has to stay open. You get no privacy and you're in the dark. Have fun, Fukusan. Ryu's gonna go take a shit. Actually, that's another question. Is there a light in here? There is. I think the light switch is on the outside of this room. Why are all the lights off in this house? Like, these two are here all day, and the lights are all pretty much off in the house. Also, that is a horrible idea, having the light switch for the bathroom outside the bathroom. Because then someone can be a jerk and turn off the light while you're in here taking a shit or piss. Ah, oh, that would suck. Then you're just in here in the dark. Got that mold growing up in the corners, too. That squatty potty. Alright, we got like 5 minutes until I can sleep. Alright. Alright, let's sleep. Let's go to the next day. I am gonna do the next day at least. And we'll see what happens.
I should go out and get some fresh air.
Were you just with Nozomi-san?
No. Something happened to her?
Well, Ida-san just phoned. And it seems Nozomi-san hasn't come home.
She what?
Nozomi-san said she was meeting you. Aida-san said she can't reach Nozomi-san.
Hello? It's Ryo.
Ryu's feet are going through the floor.
Terry's waiting.
Who is this?
Here, meet us behind warehouse number 17.
No, Ryo, it's a trap.
Nozomi.
If you don't show, I'll make her cry.
Chai.
Don't you dare touch her.
I'll give you 4 hours, or else. Behind warehouse number 17.
Ine-san, I gotta go.
Duo-san.
Okay, yeah, so this is it. This is...
If I don't leave Dobuita by 3, I'll never make it.
This is endgame. This is endgame stuff. We're going there to save Nozomi. This is the end of the game, pretty much. It's not the final battle. The final battle's a little bit after this, but, yeah, this is... I think I can do this today. I think I can actually beat Shenmue in 5 parts. Weird. It's funny, because it took... Well, I have a vague remembrance of this game, so I still know what to do for it, but with Shenmue 3, I didn't know squat about. But Shenmue 3 took me 11 parts. This has taken me 5 parts to beat. I wonder how much time I've actually spent on this. Because I also haven't spent any time, like... There's just a dude out here. I haven't spent any time... off-part doing anything. Everything I've done with this game I've done on-part. I think. I don't recall doing anything off-part. If I did, I don't remember. I don't believe I have.
The buses have stopped running. Now what do I do?
Oh, I need to get the motorcycle. I forgot about that. I need to get the motorcycle. That's up in Sakurakoga. Gonna have to run back. This guy. There should be one of these guys I can talk to. Is it this guy's house? Is it this guy? I think it's this guy right here, like this.
Yes, who is it?
It's Ryo.
Ah, Ryo-chan, just a moment.
I need to borrow a motorcycle.
Hey, Ryo. What's up? I need a favor. Oh, sure. Come on in. Can't. I'm in a hurry. Can I use your motorcycle? My motorcycle? Sure. Cash.
Thanks, bro.
Don't drive too fast. I won't. Later.
Free motorcycle! Now, if I remember right, we actually have to drive this, like, actually, as a new gameplay thing. Yep, here we go! Look at this! I wonder how much space this took up on the last disc of the game. It's funny because it works well. This feels pretty good to control, but it also feels a little jank. Just like Dreamcast-ish kind of jank, like Crazy Taxi, arcadey kind of stuff. This is also timed, so I need to get there on time. I don't think there's any cars. I don't think there's any cars on the road. There's a tomato shop. Ew. I have an itch on my face and I can't scratch it. Okay, we're coming up to the tunnel. Here we go. Thank God there are no cars on the road. Okay, we're coming up on the harbor, I think. 8 seconds. We did it! That was tight. Now, if I remember right, we're gonna have to fight a lot of battles here. There's gonna be a lot of people to fight, and I'm curious to see how that works out, because the fighting in Shenmue is a little, occasionally a little jank, but it's generally pretty fine. Let's see.
Looks like we got a rat, eh?
What?
The king of the harbor don't like rats.
But you're the mad rats. Oh no, you're the mad dogs. I got the animal wrong there for a second.
Just let you pass?
Oh man, I really wish I knew how to do that kick move right now. Stay back. Yeah, that kick move is saving me right now. Can finally get in here.
You made it, huh, boy?
Where's Nozomi?
What's your hurry? Have some fun with us.
Come on. Come on, Ryo. Come on. No, Ryo. Come on. Come on, Ryo. Ryo, get up. Damn it. That big guy is a beefcake. He sucks. Okay, it just restarts this. Can I skip the cutscene? No. Ah, come on. I don't want to see this every time.
Where's Nozomi?
Alright.
Have some fun with us.
Yeah, that big guy with the cargo camo pants is gonna be annoying, huh? All these other guys love doing the little jabs too, so they're kind of annoying. Yeah, take care of the other guys first, because this guy's blocking and being annoying as crap. Okay, they're all gone already. What is this guy's problem? What is he weak against? Just like small, tiny jabs? Is that it? I'm mashing the whole D-pad and the whole button combo pad just to see what lands and what hits this guy. Like, come on! Did that work? It worked! Cheesing, it worked. I don't know how much health I have left, though.
I got you now. Enough. Oh, Terry, let me have some fun.
Terry.
Haven't had enough fun yet. Hey, you play with him.
This guy looks like either a reject from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or a reject from Fist of the North Star. I can't tell which.
Nozomi. Are you alright?
He looks like Jotaro, but from Fist of the North Star.
It's okay. It's all my fault.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
So you're Terry.
You're the tough little schoolboy, huh? Hear you messed up some of my boys pretty good. If I let you go, schoolboy, it sets a bad example. You're the one trying to get information about the Long Jaw. You're either real brave, or you're real stupid.
He's both.
I'm taking Nozomi home.
Sure, you can. But it's gonna cost you.
What?
My deal is, you gotta beat up Jin's son. Make it so he can't walk.
Guizhang?
Ah, so you know him, huh?
Why him?
He's in my way.
Your way?
As long as Chin's around, we won't be able to gain total control of the Hong Kong route. Is it a deal?
No.
All right.
Rio, what are you doing, man?
But one more condition.
Oh, yeah? It ain't enough to get the girl back.
You take me to Land D.
This kid's got a death wish. He's got some screws loose.
Heh.
What do you say? I know you're the one that guided Land D.
Well, there's more to schoolboy than meets the eye.
You take me to Land D, then it's a deal.
Fine by me, but only after you take out Guizhang.
Don't forget!
Hey, I ain't no street punk. When Terry of Yokosuka speaks, he means what he says.
I'm taking her home.
Fine.
Let's go.
Gollum.
Thanks for saving me.
But I won't let this go.
Okay, do we... I think that's it. I think we saved Nozomi. Oh yeah, then the song plays. I remember the song in the drive home. I don't believe YouTube's gonna copyright this because it's Sega. If it does, then Sega, why? It's a nice scene, this whole thing. I'm gonna talk over the song a bit. I like that blur effect. That's such a weird blur effect on, like, the motorcycle. You see that? It's like multiple sprites led into a trail. It's so weird looking. Alright, to be honest, also listening to this audio through my headset, this is in mono. It's not in stereo. And it sounds like it's being played in a boombox. It should sound better through the capture, but for me, I can tell that this is not high quality audio. That's funny, it's in mono. I mean, I guess they had to fit it onto the disc somehow. GD-ROM memory is not the greatest. It was good at the time, but like they had to fit this whole city and that new motorcycle component into the game and such, so I could see where they cut corners on that. Home, ... Alright. Yeah, at this point we're all in. We're gonna beat the game. Because all we have to do next is... I think... if I'm remembering right, we just have to go back to work today? Tomorrow at 10 p.m. go to warehouse. Yeah, so we just gotta work and, like a normal day, and then go see Master Chen. And then we'll have the final fight, and the game will be over. I wonder, since this is on PS4, if when I start Shenmue 2, whenever, if and I do, because they're on the same system and share the memory.
Tom! Hey,
Tom!
Leo! Working hard at the harbor today, eh?
Save that thought.
Yeah. What's wrong? You seem kinda blue.
No, I'm alright.
Oh, this is where we learn the move from Tom.
Okay. Tell you what. You come on by later, and let me treat you to lunch, okay?
Yo, Tom! Yeah, Tom needs to he's gonna give us a move later on. I remember that. That's like one of the peak Tom moments.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to resign.
Am I fired?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Why?
You see, there's been a mess of trouble since you started. Now, I know it ain't all your fault, but, well...
And?
When trouble starts affecting my company, that's a problem. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Ryu was hired and fired after like a week of working. Worst employee ever. Okay, so I'll meet Tom at lunch, I guess. Yeah, Ryu just got laid off. I forgot that happens. But what was I talking about? Man, I've already forgotten what I was talking about before. Yeah, there's Goro. He's got a strut. He's got a strut in his step. What are you doing, man? You look like you're ready to start a Disney movie.
Goro.
What's grooving, bro?
You auditioning for Mary Poppins too? What's with the happy-go-lucky step?
What's up?
Just strolling and patrolling. How's work, bro? Say, is you bringing home the bacon?
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
What? Bro, you gotta be more positive.
He just got
Pull
laid
them
off, bro.
Straps and all. Goro be a rooting for you, you know. So don't let me down, bro.
Yeah?
I like how Goro's character arc was initially he was a punk who wanted to beat the shit out of you. And then he became your bro. And now he is like the ultimate well of happiness in Shenmue 1 by the end of the game. Look at that man. Look at him. There he goes, off to live his life. He seems more happy than Tom. And look at Tom. Look at this man. The man is vibing. He is living.
Hey, Rio!
Tom.
It's cold. I'll get you some coffee, okay?
I don't feel like coffee today.
Hey, Rio, look!
Tom, what was that leg move?
A friend taught me this. It's a tornado kick. You want me to teach you?
Yeah. Learn martial arts from the hot dog hip-hop master, Master Tom.
Yeah, teach me.
Okay, it's your lucky day.
Here we go.
The music. First, I'll teach you the steps. You watch carefully, okay?
Okay.
Step forward, step again, then kick. Okay? Very simple, okay? First, try the steps. You take 2 steps toward me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, ma, nice steps. Next, after the second step, kick. Now, Rio, you try it, okay?
I like how I could hear him in the record, like the echoing of the recording booth he was in that. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Pretty good for the first time. But that's just like you, Rio.
Thanks, Tom.
No, no, no. This is how it's done, okay? 2 steps
Whoa.
forward, then. First kick. Second kick.
Yo.
This is the real tornado kick.
All that glass got kicked into
Now,
Ryu's
Rio,
face.
You try it, okay?
There we go.
Yeah, perfect. You got the rhythm now.
Thanks, Tom.
The tornado kick is very powerful, okay? This kick is perfect for when you're surrounded by multiple opponents. Do you want to practice longer?
Nah, I think we're good though, man.
No, that's okay.
Okay, you mastered the leg move great.
You're a good teacher, Tom. Thanks. What's wrong?
Time for the emotional moment with Tom. Why he's your bro.
I got something I need to tell you, Rio.
Tell me what?
Tomorrow, I go back to America.
What? All of a sudden?
Tom.
Not suddenly. I've been planning to for a while.
Tom.
Bro.
Rio, why are you going on your trip?
I bet it has something to do with your father.
Tom.
Yeah, I thought so. Me? I'm going back to my home, and you'll be leaving soon too. Nobody can stop you. Tom, even though we part ways, you'll still be one of my best friends. You're mine too.
Yo. Bros. Across oceans, in time and space,
Get 'em while you can.
Tom will be your
I'll have
bro.
one.
Forever and always. He's always got your back. With the attitude and the hot dogs. And maybe a tornado kick if you want to learn that. That's why Tom's the most important side character aside from Ren. That's why. It's that moment.
My friend. Tom.
There he goes on that low poly plane. My best friend is gone. Alright, so I think the next day is the last day. I can't recall much else happening aside from us talking to Chen. Oh wait, there's
I'm
something.
here.
Huh?
You sure got guts coming here.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do stuff for these guys.
This way. Follow me. Wait here.
Is Guizhang coming here?
He passes through here on his way home from work.
Here he comes.
I'm out of here. Hazuki, why are you here?
Guizhang, I want to fight you.
What? What are you talking about?
Ready?
What?
He keeps saying, what? In the most, like, incredulous, almost kind of non-appropriate way. Okay, that doesn't work. Ooh, cutscene.
Guizhang, pretend to lose.
Say what?
Terry will take me to Land D.
You trust a punk like Terry?
Got him with that kick. Got him there. I'm getting him with these kicks he taught me himself.
Better off losing. Lose to you? Go down before you get hurt.
What? By a kick like that?
You call that a kick?
Yeah, I think the goal of this is to survive. Let's do the move Tom taught. The roundhouse.
So you're serious?
You aren't?
You're on!
Bring it on!
He's countering it pretty well.
Alright, Hazuki.
Well, come on.
Ooh. Double fatality. KO.
You know, you're not too bad.
Nor you. It's my lucky day. I'll get rid of both of you.
Uh-oh. Guizhang! He just murdered Guizhang! Okay. I was watching the cutscene. I put the controller down. I wasn't paying attention. Oh man, I didn't expect a QTE. Dude got a pole through his heart.
You know,
well, it looked like he cracked open his rib cage.
Nor you. It's my lucky day. I'll get rid of both of you at one time.
Okay.
Just as I suspected.
Hey, can you move?
Let's settle our dispute later.
You're on.
Okay, we're gonna kick the shit out of Terry?
That's low, Terry.
I will make you pay.
You like me that much? Let me invite you to hell.
Wait!
He literally just gestured and said, "Follow me." He's gone. Wait. Okay, we're gonna have a fight. Just a normal fight.
Is Trouble your middle name?
Save your complaints for later.
Fine. Watch yourself.
You too.
Let's give it our best shot, guys. There's a fair amount of guys here, yeah. Or are we... Oh, okay, we're gonna have to go through... This is like the end of Shenmue 3 again, yeah. We're at the temple and the bridge and such. We just walk through and progressively beat the crap out of people. That's what we're doing here.
You're still green, eh? Ha!
Let's get it on.
Using the move Tom taught me.
Not too bad.
That dude's throwing barrels. Alright, Mr. Leather Boots, you want in on this?
All power, no focus.
Whoa. Yeah, Tom's move's becoming real handy here.
Watch yourself.
Shall I take them all on?
That's it.
I'm getting the timing down on these guys pretty well. Okay, flaming shirt dude. Ooh, he's got a weapon too. He's got a pipe or a beam or something. Come on, Guizon, punch him!
That's a great move.
Can I, like, run through here and just avoid all of them? No? Can't move the camera anymore anyway, either.
Stay focused.
I am Guizan.
Hey, you okay? Shut up!
This other guy. Ooh, it's the big guy.
I'll kill you.
Oh boy. What is he doing? Oh, he's doing a backdrop. Come on, Tom's kick. Get me through this. Where's Guizan? Guizan! Why'd you leave me? You left me to this muscle butt leather clubman who looks like a bootleg Jotaro. I just landed on this. We're fighting on top of this dude's body. Oh, no, 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 no. What are you doing? You're breaking my arms. Flip. Ooh. Okay, I need to dodge so I can recoup some health for a few minutes. That's not really working out so well. He's kind of hitting me as much as I can dodge. Ooh, that sucks. That move really hurts. Oh, come on. Get up, Ryu. Oh, I beat him. Yes, good. We win. Derry? Derry, you can't hide forever. Time to lose.
Azuki, stand back. This one is mine. Just who the hell you think you're dealing with? Yeah.
Oop. I didn't realize there'd be a QT. He just goes buck wild with that pipe.
Azuki, stand back. This one is mine. Just who the hell you think you're dealing with? Yeah.
I'll take this.
Mine. It is mine now.
Fight fair.
Fight fair. No use of tools. This isn't Soul Calibur. Pocket sand!
Your left!
He used pocket sand!
Yeah.
Now, where is Landy?
Never give up, do you?
Tell me!
That creepy skinhead, he took him out to the ship.
What?
Too bad, huh? You want him that bad? You better start swimming.
Damn.
Such violence. Shenmue's supposed to be a comfy game.
After all that, still didn't get Landy.
You're going after him?
Well, I just can't give up. But how can I?
I'll talk to my father. I'll ask my father to help you out.
Really?
Thanks.
Contact me later, okay?
Sure.
Guizan.
What?
Thank you.
No. That's my line.
Save and sleep. It's 5 in the morning, so Ryu's gonna get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Hiro-san!
Fukusan.
Here, it's for you. From Ine-san, and it's not much, but from me.
Yeah, because we spent all your money.
Fukusan.
Take care, and come back in one piece.
Goodbye, Fukusan. That is an angry fist. There was no location. I mean, we're in Dobuita. Yeah, we never did get to use those winning cans, huh? We never did. I don't know what they even unlock, really. If they do anything. Santa! I think I beat the... Yeah, I beat this game before Christmas even. That's kind of special. I forget how long... I think Shenmue 1's, like, month/date range goes into... I want to say January? I don't remember... I have my phone over here. Let me go... pick this up. How long is Shenmue 3's, like... Because if you play this game long enough and don't beat the game, you will lose. Let me look this up. How many months are in Shenmue? It can be played until April 15th, 1987, at which point you'll get the game's alternate bad ending. Holy shit, I beat this game 4 months ahead of the dead end. Like, theoretically, I could have played this game for so long. You have so much time to play Shenmue. I remember when I first heard about this game being weirded out by the fact that you could just keep playing this game but eventually lose because of a time limit, quote-unquote. You have so much time in this game to beat the game. Oh my god.
Your foolishness knows no bounds, eh?
You have until mid-April. I'm in mid-December.
Thank you for arranging my trip to Hong Kong.
Thanks to you, the Longjaw was thwarted. It was the least I could do.
Thank you very much.
You're too reckless. It worries me, so I'm going with you.
What do you mean?
No, you're not.
I cannot allow you to go alone. Besides, we also need to know what Lan Di is doing.
That's the gist of it.
I wonder how different the story would have been with Guizhong joining
The
Ryu.
diving swallow style should be useful on your journey.
Because he doesn't come with us.
What?
A style from the Hebei province in use since the Song dynasty. I will teach you its most sacred move, the swallow flip. Guizhong.
Yes.
You utilize your opponent's attack to flip them. First, I will explain the basic form. Watch closely. You take one step backwards to parry the opponent's attack. Then focus power in your arms to throw your opponent off balance. Immediately kick their legs out and flip. In actual combat, you'd strike here. The throw alone won't incapacitate your opponent. First, try to execute the proper form. Shift your weight while taking one step back. So you've acquired the form. Next, as you drop, use your arms to throw your opponent off balance. Well then, give it a try. There's no power in your arms.
Oh, that. Okay.
I was correct in my judgment of you. You have superb talent. But to truly master the swallow flip, you must be able to anticipate your opponent's attack. Guizhong, spar!
What?
Practice is required to master the attack quickly.
All
You
right.
must attack him in earnest.
I will.
Let's go, Guizhong. Fight me.
Begin. You focused power in your arms too late. You're putting too much force in your legs. You focused power in your arms a little too late. You focused power in your arms too late. You focused power in your arms a little too late. Shift your center of gravity back.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit more complicated trying to get the timing down.
Excellent. Well executed. You have more ability than I thought.
No, sir. You're a superior instructor.
This technique works best when you can anticipate your opponent's attack. Do you wish to practice further to master the timing of the attack?
Nah, I think I'm good.
No, thank you. I think I can manage now.
Very well. Then there is nothing more that I can do.
I am in your debt.
You're going?
Yes.
Hand move, swallow flip has been mastered. I think Shy's supposed to show up. Yeah, he's here. Guizhan!
Look out! Guizhan! Behind you!
Gollum!
You're not going to Hong Kong because the Great Chai will defeat you.
He's a master of Mordor martial arts! Come on. Oh, this guy's flipping and tossing all over the place. Okay, I need to evade. I need to evade. Get some health. He even makes noises. Okay. Kicked him in the ass. I need to heal. Look at his stance. Whoa! Backflip. Tom's kick worked. Got him. Oh, yeah, he hits like a truck, too. Alright, I guess we're not going to Hong Kong and Shenmue 2 doesn't happen. I think we're going to have to do this fight a couple times.
Look out!
Chai, I believe, is the toughest opponent in the game. He's all over the place.
You're not going to Hong Kong because the Great Chai will defeat you.
Nothing is funnier than yeeting Chai into the air after a kick. Come on, Ryu, get out of his range. I'm stuck in a corner. Hit him! Hit him! That combo. I am probably gonna die here. I need to get away from the corner. Get away from the corner, Ryu. Nope, I was stuck in the corner. He got me. Yep. I just wish I could skip the... Can I skip the cutscene? No, doesn't look like it.
Look out! Guizan! Behind you!
How many times are we gonna have to see Guizan kick the steel girder?
You're not going to Hong Kong because the Great Chai will defeat you.
Yeah, his entire... I'm observing how he attacks. I'm stuck in a corner again. I need to stay away from the crane. His entire moveset seems to be based around doing quick, repetitive attacks at close range. And if he can't do that, then he has very good counterattacks. Like, right now he keeps trying to do all these combos on me, but I'm getting away from him. So he is ridiculously fast and strong. Where the other guy, most of the opponents in this game kind of like, and he also has a weird stance and like just doing a hit won't hit him because he's ducking low. So like most of the opponents in this game are pretty much just beefcakes who take every hit they get. Chai just inherently doesn't get hit by an amount of moves on his own, and even then, he's hard to hit when you try hitting him. Add with the moves and such, yeah, he's easily the most annoying enemy in the game. Because, let alone blocking like that, but he can also counterattack if I'm unlucky. Like that. No, don't push the PlayStation button. Come on. Did I... No, he's not down. He's not down. Get off me. No, he got rid of that. I'm just trying to keep a balance of my HP versus him, and that was annoying. Shenmue is done. Shenmue's done.
What are you doing here? Where's
A year later, Shenmue is done. That's it. Wait, no, there's a QT. I remember.
On a ship bound for Hong Kong.
I put the controller down. I was like, wait,
So,
I'm done.
Landy's
No, I'm
already
not yet.
left for Hong Kong.
There's gonna be a QT. I remember that. It's him. Landy. So in this game, he runs away on a boat. In Shenmue 2, he runs away on a helicopter. And in Shenmue 3, he kind of just stays in a burning building. At least he didn't run away that time. There he goes. Yep. Got it. He is out of here, folks.
Guiza.
You cannot travel injured.
It's my fault.
Don't worry. This injury will heal
Yep,
soon.
now we're done with Shenmue.
Go
It's
on
just the rest of
ahead.
the cutscenes and such.
Guiza.
Alright. Good
Don't
game.
worry about my son.
Good game.
At the moment, I don't know where Zhu Yuanda is. Instead, I will introduce you to someone I know can be trusted. Tao Li Shou, one of Hong Kong's elder masters. The address is in there.
You have failed me, my son. I shall take you and your broken legs back home.
Thank you very much.
I like how Chai falling into the water there reminded me of Gollum falling into the volcano. I don't know. It works. It's similar in a way. Except Chai comes back. Gollum doesn't. And that's Shenmue 1. He gets on the boat, goes to Hong Kong, and continues in Shenmue 2. Which we'll not play for a long time if... I don't know if I'll ever get around to it, but... yeah. Nozomi.
Nozomi,
Oh, Ryo.
I scared you?
No, just spooked. You know, it's kind of funny.
Funny?
See, I was just making a wish for you. And you suddenly appeared.
He's a wizard.
A wish for me?
You are going to Hong Kong, aren't you?
How did you know?
I finally made Fukusan tell me. You've been so preoccupied lately.
Is that so?
I won't stop you. I know you well enough to know I can't. Here, take this amulet. I'm hoping it will keep you safe. At least that's what I've been wishing and willing it to do.
Nozomi.
I'm so glad I was able to give it to you. I've been so busy lately. Getting ready to return to Canada.
Oh yeah, you're leaving for Canada soon.
Canada. What's that Canada song? In Canada. La da 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 da. I remember that stupid meme song from years ago.
Okay.
Saskatchewan.
We're both leaving Japan.
Tom did too. He left for America.
I wish we had more time.
Meanwhile, Fukusan's gonna stay home, eat Cheetos, drink Mountain Dew, and play his Sega Saturn. Damn Fukusan. There's a boat. It's a big old boat. Yep, that's the game. Shenmue. A game for the Dreamcast that was way over budget. Well, it wasn't over budget, it was a massively budgeted game. It sold alright, but didn't make back its budget. And, then Sega abandoned the IP, basically, and then Yu Suzuki picked it up again and made Shenmue 3 after Sega didn't want to do anything with it. And funny enough, Shenmue 3 actually sold extremely well, apparently. So, we'll see if and when or how Yu's gonna do Shenmue 4. Who knows? Maybe Shenmue 4 will never happen. If you're in the future and it's never happened, then maybe it'll happen later. Later than what you know. Who knows? We can hope! Some of us can hope. Those of us who enjoy this series. But yeah. There's Chen. I love this music. Even if it is in mono and sounds kinda eh.
He comes from a far eastern land, across the ocean.
This is a beautiful scene.
A young man who has yet to realize his own potential. This potential is a power that can both destroy him as well as ensure his will is realized. Perhaps he will achieve the balance that will mark him a man of courage. The path he must traverse is fraught with adversity and filled with expectations. I await whilst praying for the realization of this destiny predetermined since ancient times. A pitch-black night unfolds, with morning star as its only light. And thus, the saga begins.
Yeah. There she is, this Shenhua. I can see the PNG outline around her. I can see the like it's like a GIF of her, a GIF, and I can see the square border around her because of the high resolution. That was good. Yeah, that's Shenmue. For like the third time. Really, really, really enjoy this game. Although at this point in my life, I'm not sure whether or not I like this more than Shenmue 3. And I'm not sure if that's just because I had a lot of fun with Shenmue 3. Well, that's the thing, is that I had a lot of fun with Shenmue 3, more fun than I had with this one, but I've also played this one more than Shenmue 3. I've only played Shenmue 3 once, and this one I've played through it once, but I've played it itself many times. So this is now the second time I've beaten Shenmue, and yeah, this was fun, but any, like, I don't know, momentous shine, like any sort of like impression this game could leave on me, there wasn't much of an impression to leave on me because it already did a while ago. It did years ago when I first played it. But yeah, because Shenmue 3's like what it left on me as an impression still radiates with me. Shenmue 2, I don't. Shenmue 2 is the game I don't care about in the series. It's fine, it's good, it's whatever. It feels more like filler to me. Shenmue 3 felt like a good sequel to Shenmue 1. But, which is funny because I know an amount of people both either love or, well, with Shenmue itself, you either love or hate the games. And then even within that, in the fan base, you either love or hate Shenmue 3. Which, yeah, I don't know. I like Shenmue. Shenmue 1, from an overall story standpoint, is better than Shenmue 3. From a music standpoint, I honestly enjoy Shenmue 3 more. I'm going to do a comparison between them of what I like more between them of core functions of the game. So for gameplay, I enjoy... So for story, Shenmue 1's better. Music, Shenmue 3 is better. This is all my opinion. For the gameplay, I actually thought Shenmue 3 was better. I thought it was more complex and in-depth, and you had to learn a lot more, and you had to know a lot more. With this one, it's just utilizing the... It's just... The core function of Shenmue for the normal gameplay is a 3D open world point-and-click adventure game. That's it. You're walking around, you're talking to people, you're collecting things, you're doing things to get other things. That's the core function. It's a plot game. You're trying to progress the story. And in the fighting segments, in Shenmue 1 and 2, it's just using the Virtua Fighter fighting system, which isn't very complex. It's fine, it's good. I had a bit of issue with it because it felt a little jank, and I ended up button mashing because a lot of my inputs didn't register. In Shenmue 3, I thought the fighting system was a bit better. It's a lot harder, and you have to really memorize stuff, but I felt once you did that and practiced, I thought the combat was good. It's still simple in its mechanics, but it's like a lot of these, like Witcher 3. Any game that has a fighting system, you kind of have to get into the intervals of it and kind of learn it. And that's how you do well in it. Shenmue 3 is like that. I'd say my biggest issue with Shenmue 3 overall was the health system. The health system was ludicrously difficult, and the stamina, well, the health and stamina together, that system was absolutely ludicrous with the food and everything. I'd say up until 2/3 into the game. Once you get about 2/3 into the game and you get a lot of money, then the health becomes a non-issue because you can just buy a ton of food and just heal whenever. In this game, the health system was far more easygoing and a lot nicer, and they didn't tie it to the running animations and such. They didn't tie your stamina and health together. There is no stamina in this game. So that was way nicer. That was way nicer not having to deal with the stamina that Shenmue 3 has. I think that's most of my points. They have their faults. They both games have their... If you're comparing Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 3, Shenmue 2 is pretty much exactly like Shenmue 1, so you're not really comparing much aside from the story and the characters and such. But, if you're talking, like, functions of the game, I'd say they're two separate beasts, but I kind of preferred Shenmue 3's handling of a lot of things overall, from the music. The characters I thought were better in Shenmue 3. Like, the characters in Shenmue 1 are far more iconic, but they are the stereotypical, almost Pokemon-ish, like, hey, they're here for, like, a few minutes, and they give a paragraph, and then you're supposed to think they're important. Like, Nozomi. Nozomi's an example. She shows up, like, what, 4 or 5 times and gives, like, a paragraph and a half worth of dialogue through the whole game? And she's supposed to be a main side character. Like, Tom's more of a main character than she is. Goro is more of a main character than she is. Ine-san had kind of fine dialogue. Fuku-san was interesting, but most of the time I found him annoying. Like, he was a good character, but he's one of those characters where, like, yeah, he's important, but you're not... I personally didn't find him to be very likable. It was more fun to tease him. And, when it came to Shenmue 3, there aren't a whole lot of side characters. That's a core function of Shenmue 3's thing, is that, well, when it comes to characterization, is there's some thugs that you beat up, and then it's pretty much just Ryo. It's 99% of Shenmue 3 is just Ryo. You get the hotel clerk lady. She's a character, but once again, she's not really that important. She's iconic looking. You get Ren. Ren shows up towards the end of the game, which is cool. And he helps. He's probably the most secondary important character to Shenmue 3 is Ren. Shenhua's there, but she's kind of playing the Princess Peach, like greet you in the morning, greet you at night, and then you're done kind of thing. Like, she didn't have much of an important role, in my opinion. She's just kind of there, and then she gets kidnapped in the end. And actually, yeah, if you think, I'm just thinking about like that comparison. Both Nozomi and Shenhua don't have very big roles in, like, actual active roles in Shenmue 1 or 3, because Nozomi's just kind of there and such, says hi and all that, and is like, hey, Ryu, I hope you're safe. And then she gets kidnapped at the end. Same thing happens with Shenhua. Shenhua's there at the hotel and in Bailu in her house and such, and she's always like, oh, hey, Ryu, I hope you're safe. Shenhua's a little bit more active in her role of like, okay, we need to figure all this out. Where's my dad? Where's the mirror? All that kind of stuff. But once again, she's just, by the end of the game, she's relegated to being a Princess Peach of getting kidnapped, and then you have to go save her. And in the process of us having to save her, we lose the mirror at the end of that game. So it's just it's kind of a win-lose, kind of weird, I don't know, kind of thing. It's complicated. And then Guizon was an interesting side character, but once again, he doesn't play much of a role until the very end. Like, he's there, but he's not until the very end, like, an actual, like, what you would think of a side character being. Is there any other characters? Not exactly for Shenmue 1 that I can think of. But, Shenmue 3, like, there's a lot of separate and, like, individual characters in Shenmue 3, but most of them are brief. They're, aside from, like, Sun and Ren, like, Sun is the main secondary character in the first half of Shenmue 3, and then I'd say it would have to be Ren is the main secondary character in the second half when you get into the town. Well, the town, the larger town, the city, whatever it is, the port. And I can't really recall, because even, God, I'm forgetting his name. It's been over a year and a half since I played Shenmue 3 in any regard. I beat it in March of 2020. What was his name? I'm forgetting the teacher at the end of the game for the second half of Shenmue 3. I'm forgetting his name because he was not important until literally like the last 2 to 3 hours of Shenmue 3. Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name. But that master was very much like thrown in at the let's throw this other Kung Fu master at the end of the last 5 hours of Shenmue 3, learn a few things, then take him with us to go after Lanti. That was it. He was very brief. He was a very brief character. Sun was more important than him. Because Sun, the majority of Bailu Village was you doing things for Sun. Initially trying to find him, then training with him, and in the end, getting his special move. God, I'm forgetting what it is. The body check. Yeah, the body check. So yeah, that's just me talking about Shenmue. It's good. It's a good game. And we're done. Shenmue is complete. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, and go watch my Shenmue 3 playthrough, I guess. I had more fun with that, but that was also because that was a new experience. And, see you next time with some Ghost of Tsushima, I guess. I'm happy I beat this game a year after I started it. So, yeah. That's a thing. It's done. See you next time. Have a good night.